kind of used to. Scriven is in full, but onto the legs of Carlson, who wristily whips it away into the legs side. It's a chase round to the deep backward square boundary for Holland. Carlson picks up a couple and goes to 50. Warm applause. 8 overs ago, in goes Scriven, and bowls edge dropped. Did get his fingers to it, diving away to his left. Rahane could see the deflection, but he needed to be more agile and quick. He dived across to, I mean, it would have been a super catch in fairness.
Right into bowl. Carlson cuts and will get 4 runs. Between point and slip, there is no third man.
Scriven around the wicket to Colin Ingram, who drives thick outside edge for 4, nowhere near Rahane on that occasion. Drew him into the drive, flew off a thick outside edge, went through about 4th slip, almost gully. And in goes right. Bowles flashed the drive, but he's got it past the diving Holland Carlson, and it's going to run out to the backward point boundary for 4.
Coming in again, and Bowles, this time it's off the back foot, and there's another boundary. Well, I'm not going to. I'll leave you talk about it. People have heard me talk enough about third man.
Faces up to Wood and squeezes that one down to third man for a boundary past slip. Looked reasonably safe, but I don't think he was intending to play it there.
Holland continues. He's coming around the wicket to the left-handed Colin Ingram. Bowls the first ball, and that's driven beautifully through extra cover. Is racing up there, and that'll be 4 runs. It's a joy unless you're a bowler.
There's Wood bowls and Ingram edges, but safely and through the second slip. There is no second slip, and it's run away for 4. Edward is counting.
In he comes and bowls, and well pitched up, and that's 4. He's going to run away down towards the boundary. He's not going to stop that. A couple of Leicestershire players or support staff. Ahmed's coming round the wicket and bowls. And this has struck a mighty blow here and has gone all the way for 6 with minimum sort of effort. And Ingram near his 100.
As Ingram works it off his legs, and that will be Colin Ingram's 5th century of the season. It's come off exactly 150 deliveries.
Rolls his shoulders at gully as in goes Scriven. Bowles short, pulled 4. Didn't pick that up straight away in Holland at deep square. I don't think he'd have been able to get across anyway.
Glamorgan trying to build towards bigger things as Ahmed bowls, and there's an appeal for stumping, and he's gone. Kieran Carlson pushing forward, just overbalanced. Rian Ahmed strikes. Neat work from Peter Hanscom.
I suppose it's there in extremis. In goes Scriven and bowls. Ingram is going to pick up 4 as he leant forward, thick outside edge. It was well short of what would have been third slip, went between excuse me, Rahane. Scriven still going round the wicket. Bowls. Ingram drives again very pleasantly. I don't think Hill will drag that one back. He's giving up his best, but he's going to have to give it up as well. Crosses the ropes about 3 yards in front of him. Scriven is in and bowls outside off stump. It is cut past gully down to third man for 4. Well, it was short and wide.
Ahmed bowls, appeal for LBW given. Billy Root is on his way for 6, trying to sweep, whacked on the pad. Ahmed did enough.
Round the wicket he comes and bowls. Ingram drives beautifully for 4. That was over pitched. It was a half volley. He did get to the pitch of it and crashed it past the leaping Ahmed in the covers. Runs in and bowls to Cook, who has managed to work that one past Holland down to third man, and that will run down the very slight slope here at Sophia Gardens for 4. And he comes to the right-handed Cook with that open stance, punched off the back foot, and that could go all the way. Budinger is sprinting in pursuit, slides, and it crosses the ropes as he slides after it.
England selectors as he bowls with this one is a bit offline. Is chipped down to fine leg for 4 runs. Not happy is the bowler. Short leg comes in for Chris Cook as Ahmed bowls. That's down the leg side, and that's chipped away for another 4. So that's twice he's done that now, and admonishes himself because he knows he shouldn't be bowling down there.
Yeah, we saw just a little bit during the last match here, if I remember correctly, as Cook drives through the offside, floated up by Kimber and duly dispatched by Chris Cook. A square-ish bat on the drive, but knew exactly where he was placing it. Helicopter overhead as Ingram just turns one into a gap at square leg to go through for the single that brings him to 150. And he has faced 234 balls.
Holland bowls full, thick outside edge, and it squirts away through a roundabout third slip down to the third man boundary for 4. So what luck there's been, and there hasn't been much of it. Holland is in, goes through him, it's an appeal for leg before he is gone. Cook on the back foot, looked a fraction high, it was certainly straight. He was on the back foot, cut into him, and Cook can't believe he's gone for 47, and Holland has his 3rd wicket. As round the wicket goes Holland, and bowled very full on, driven beautifully by Ingram, and that is going to bisect the 2 fielders at mid-on and mid-off, both running back diagonally, and run down to the boundary for Holland in. Bowls. Oh, bowled him. Beautiful delivery, and Douthwaite looks back and sees his off stump out of the ground. Super outswinger from Holland. Be proud of that one, wouldn't you?
That's poor delivery, which is hammered away for the first 4 for some time. And that is the bonus point, possibly the last bonus point for Glamorgan. Rian Ahmed in, bowl, tosses this one up, and it's a beautiful shot there, which has gone careering over everybody for 6.
From the River Taff end, in the bright evening sunshine, Van der Hoogten drives. He's timed that one well. It may just run away to the boundary. The fielder, I think, has hit the ropes as he flicked the ball back, and indeed umpire Adnan does signal for. As Van der Hoogten faces up to Scriven again, he's struck on the pad and he's out. LBW playing across the line, looked to be pretty directly in front, and Leicestershire claim a 7th wicket. Having set his field, is in to bowl to Crane, who pulls it and has got plenty of that. Away to backward square leg. 4 runs it did bounce before the ropes.
Now this is his 300th delivery as Ahmed bowls very full outside off stump, driven out into the offside. Could be 4, will be 4.
And that's it.
No freebies. Kimber is in to bowl to Ingram, who will go for the single this time. He's played it to the right hand of cover, and they dash through for the single, and Ingram celebrates as if his life depended on it. A huge punch of the air with the bat. Colin Ingram has reached 200 for the first time in a 20-year professional career. I'm sure everyone who's at the ground will remember for a long time. Kimber bowls and Crane drives through the covers and will get 4 runs up to the grandstand boundary away to our right.
Totally different field we had recently. This is short and cut away. That might just run away for 4. Yes, it will. Pitching short, a tired Rian Ahmed. There he is, 206 not out. Rian Ahmed bowls the last ball of the day. It's a attempted clip on the onside. And that is the end of the second day's play here at Sophia Gardens.